Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to do part 1 of the build of the LEGO Nexo Knights Knighton Castle, set number 70357, and I do believe this is the largest Nexo Knights set that has been released. 1,426 pieces. Nexo Knights are no more. They're not making any more Nexo Knight sets, so I do believe this is the last one that I have to be built. I've built every single Nexo Knight set that has come out, so I liked the theme. You know, I guess it wasn't as popular as, say, the Ninjago theme, but I was a fan of it. I liked the new parts and all of the new colors that came with a lot of the stuff. So let's check out what we have in this box. We got a couple of loose 8x16 plates. We have this unnumbered bag that has some large pieces in it. Let's see, this is our bag of instruction book and sticker sheet. So I can go ahead and open this because I'm going to need this to build the set. A little hard to open that bag. You can see it is kind of rolled over ever so slightly, but able to. It'll be workable. Look at this giant sticker sheet. It's got some pretty big stickers on it, and then some kind of medium-sized stickers. It's not a large quantity of stickers. It's just very large stickers. All right, so numbered bags. There's our first bag. So let's stack these bags in order. There's 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. So there's 9 bags of parts. Or let me rephrase that, 9 numbered bags, and then we have this unnumbered bag. And let's begin with bag number 1. That is all of our parts, and then we have the smaller bags of parts as well. You can see we have a brick separator in there. Throw that to the side, and let's get our 2 small bags of parts open. 1 and 2. Okay. Very good. Let's get our instruction book turned to the beginning. And here we go. So we have the little stone villains. This first guy, I think this is Brickster. I think that's what they call him. With this headlight brick. We're gonna do 2 of these sand blue colored bricks. Couple of Technic bricks with the pinhole. And another headlight brick. So this printed tile that has the eyes and the mouth on it. So that will simply attach here. Next is an assortment of slopes. We have this plate with a slope built into it. Now we have 3 more slopes. 1, 2, and 3. lastly, we have the 2 arms. So it's basically a minifigure hand molded onto a Technic pin. See, there's the pin. Slide it in that Technic pinhole. And that is our Brickster minifigure. So it's kind of the short but wide one, and he does have the sword. It's trying to, for some reason it's not snapping on that hand very well. Okay, it's a very tight hand, but got it on there. Very good. Move that guy to the side. We do have another Brickster to build. Let's start with a 2x2 plate. Where is it at? Oh, wait, it's not a plate, it's a jumper tile. Alright, so we have a jumper tile. Round brick. And then we have this round brick that has the Technic pinholes on the side. You can see also it has the little Cyclops eye right there in the middle. A couple of the sloped pieces. Two more slopes, and we've got the 2 arms. These are the exact same arms as the other Brickster. A little minifigure hand on the Technic pin. Okay. That jumper tile will allow him to swivel. So it's just that one little stud that it's connected to. So this Brickster is going to be holding a crossbow. So there we go. Alright, so we'll move that to the side, and now we're going to begin our first portion of the build. It's a villain's vehicle. It's one of these Bricksters. Looks like some sort of Trojan horse style vehicle. So we start with some Technic bricks and pieces. Attach another one there. 2, 3. This bracket on the front, and then this is going to get kind of interesting as we have this little baby bow shape here. We have this white claw piece that's going to act as some teeth, and then we have the actual little teeth plate. Another slope. And then 2 more of these plates with the slope built into it. Two tiles. Turn this around. We got this purple tall bricks. Of 1x4 bricks. And now we have 2 of these frames that have the bars in them. So maybe this is a little rolling jail cell type structure. Let's see, I'm gonna move some of these pieces to the side so I can find what I'm looking for a little bit easier. Okay, we got those 4 inverted slopes, then we've got these archway pieces. One will go there, and the other one go right here. So this is where it kind of gets interesting. We have these bricks with the large kind of knuckle joint piece on there. It's the ball joint part of the knuckle. Another frame with a jail cell door. Black stud for a little handle. Alright, so we have a couple plates. Bracket. And 2 of these plates with little rounded ends. So here's another little detail of the tooth, like we saw right here. I guess that's the bottom portion. This will be the top portion. We have another one of the tiles that is printed. This is the eyes. This will go right there. So it looks like this is the mouth area. All right, so with that on, we will attach a couple more pieces here and here. And 4 of these corner plates. Got these masonry profile bricks. 3 of them. It's probably one of the easiest detail pieces to add to any type of structure that you're building. I have a ton of them in my collection and I use them all the time. So good part. Good part to get more of as well. Alright, so we're kind of building this top watchtower portion. Pretty simple, just stacking bricks. No big deal. We have our brick with studs on the side. Got 1, 2 slopes there. Slopes there. Flag post with a black flag on it. And we have our dark power shield there. And we'll use these little fluted round bricks for the wheels. Alright, so you can see those roll pretty easily, but once it's on like a hard surface, it doesn't really roll that well. It more or less slides. That's okay. So we're gonna move that to the side. Looks like we have a couple arms to make. Using the bionicle fingers, and then we get these cool lightning bolt pieces inside of each one of the ends. So you can kind of see this is a thumb, and then we've got 3 fingers there, and this will simply attach right there. So that's the left hand. This is pretty much exactly the same. The only difference is this little knuckle joint is on the opposite side of where we had it previously. That's the other hand. We have these little catapult pieces that go there. And then these trans light blue parts are the ammo for the catapult. So I'll just stack those inside here. So basically you put one inside of there, and then you can flick it right there, and it'll shoot the little cannonball pieces. All right, so there we go. That completes our first bag of parts. So we are going to move this to the side. We also have a couple small extra pieces, no big deal. Looks like normal stuff. And let's jump into our second bag right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 2 parts out. We have our next couple of minifigures to build. First one is Robin, and he has the little freckled face and the longer, kind of dark tannish brown, kind of a dirty blonde colored hair. So that's Robin. Move him to the side. We have Aaron, who's next, and Aaron has the armor piece. Got a couple armor pieces, but that's it. Make sure I get the right hair piece on there, yeah. Or headpiece. Green helmet and the little face mask part. You'll have a Nexo shield with a Nexo tile on it. And then we're going to build his little crossbow part. It's a stud launcher gun. It's actually a little ball with, I guess, a bar on it. And then we got a couple studs and these little trans orange pyramid tiles. So that's Aaron's crossbow slash launcher piece. Don't shoot your eye out. And looks like the last minifigure for this bag is Lance. Once again, he has the armor piece similar to Aaron's. white helmet. Cool face mask part. Nexo shield with the Nexo tile. And then he has this kind of space futuristic lance part. That's his weapon. Kind of looks like a long rocket ship. There's Lance. It's hard to see these guys once they have their big shields and oversized weaponry. But that's the Nexo Knight way with all the large stuff. Okay, so with the minifigures complete for this bag, continue on with the build. This is another little accessory vehicle, but this is for the Nexo Knights. Have a couple of these printed tiles. Let's see, we have 4 of these pieces. 1, 2. 3 and 4. Turn this guy over. A couple of blue bricks and some inverted slopes. This undecorated Nexo tile. I'll just go right there. And what's next? Let's see, a couple of these wedge plates. Slope piece, and we've got trans clear tiles. Have a little storage box on the back side. Plates here, another plate here, oops, here, and a plate here. There's a lot of stacking of plates there. And we have even more. So we've got brick, black plate, this blue plate, okay, looks good. Now we have these stud launcher guns. Okay, 2 stud launcher guns, good to go. We have our plastic wheels that just pop on here. Kind of molded to look like rubber wheels, but they're actually just a very hard plastic material. So next up is a bracket, Technic brick, another bracket, this little guy, and slope with a grill tile. Repeat those steps for the other side. Okay. This will get our first stickers. So sticker number 8. And sticker number 7. Hold up, what's going on here? Let's turn this around. This fluorescent trans orange windscreen, and we have some studs that go in the stud launcher gun. And there we go for that one. All right, quite a few extra pieces in this bag, but once again, so the studs are extra for the stud launcher gun. The rest of everything is pretty common leftover parts. So what do we have so far? We've got 5 figures built. We've got Aaron, Lance, try to get them to stand up, Robin, 2 Bricksters, and the big little Brickster vehicle thing. All right, so we're going to stop this portion of the video here. We still have a ton left to go. This is a very large set, so we're just kind of getting into some of these cool little small accessory pieces, but we're going to build a lot more here in the next couple of videos, and definitely get into the castle in part 2. Looks like we have one other little accessory to build before we get into the castle. So make sure you check out those links I have down below so you don't miss any of the other parts to this build. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the other cool build videos that I have coming up in the future. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.